Hi, this is Renee Stanley for Movie Review Relay, and we're here to talk about Scandal Season 4, Episode 16. The episode opens with Abby. She's scolding Leo. Leo was one of the men in the scandalous book called Dustbusters. And the other men are high-profile ranking members of Congress and the Washington elite. So Olivia Pope visits the author Sue, played by Lena Dunham. And Olivia thinks she's handled the author, but no, the author wants $3 million not to publish the book. So Liv's team breaks into Sue's apartment. They steal a copy of Susan's manuscript in order to identify the subjects in Susan's work. And some of her sexual partners, one of her sexual partners was the Attorney General David Rosen. Of course, that's the same David Rosen that promised Huck immunity from prosecution based on information that his wife provided last week, remember? But he tells Huck that because of this book, nope, I can't do it. Everything's off the table now. I'm going to have to resign. So Huck is just livid, all right? In the meantime, Jake and the president are in the Oval Office sharing a drink, and they appear to be having a bromance. The two men are discussing Liv. They say she's been drinking. Jake's reporting that she's armed at all times, but he said she's safe, but yeah, she still has issues. And do you really want your lovers to discuss you behind your back? I think that's an awful thing, but that's what they do. They're, I guess, comparing notes. All right, so Liv reads Sue's manuscript, all right, the little Dustbuster manuscript, and she must have got turned on because then she goes to this bar and she picks up this nice looking guy. And this is the same guy. The actor's name is Brian White. A lot of you remember Brian White from The Family Stone with Sarah Jessica Parker, but he was also in a Tyler Perry movie, I Can Do Bad All By Myself, with Taraji P. Henson. Yeah, the same one from Empire that's making so much noise with that great show, right? But Brian White, he looks great. You know, he's in this suit and he's turning Liv on, but evidently Liv has these flashbacks, these traumatic, what are they called? Post-traumatic disorders, where it flashes you back to whatever traumatic experience you have. So she starts thinking about her cell that she was kept in, kidnapped in, and all these kind of things. And then she runs out the bar before she takes the guy home with her. Another scene, Liv meets back with Sue, and she proposes a great idea to Sue. She says, you know what, instead of you writing this book and all this kind of stuff, why don't you let me start a lawsuit against your former boss, who I'm sure that's who you're upset with really, and then we'll get you money that kind of way, all right? And then you won't have to write your book and bother us with this nonsense. And Sue seems to be loving the idea. She hugs Liz. They bond for a moment, you know. She says, thank you very much, and all this kind of stuff. And you think that's the end of that. But then there's some events that occur, and Huck winds up murdering Sue in a most awful way. All right? He's ruining everything again. But in Huck's eyes, he feels he did something very smart. He figures by eliminating Sue, now Rosen can go back and give him his immunity that he was looking for, because Rosen stated that the book was the problem. So now he figures by murdering Sue, okay, that's the end of that. You know, I can get my immunity back. All right, so in another scene, Elizabeth North tries to partner up with Mellie because Mellie is running for Virginia senator, right? That she's on her way trying to be the next, the president. Remember, that's her long-term goal. And the episode ends with Liv. She's picking up the same guy again. He asks her, why did you run away last time? You know, taking him from the bar to her apartment. She opens a bottle of wine, gets some glasses, go in the bedroom and get naked. So until we meet again, it's Renee Stanley for Movie Review Relay. God bless. Who won? I don't know. I have to think about it. But Anita's no joke. She stood her ground.